Hi guys and welcome to another vlog, and now I'm going to do a quick walk around of the Kia stall at the 2020 Auto Expo. And as you can read below, it says Seltos X-Line concept. Now this is obviously not going to go on sale, but just look at it. It looks absolutely rad now, doesn't it? You get this, what do you call it, bronze or chrome, or I don't know what it is, but it's some weird color here, which actually looks quite nice. And everything has been blackened out and darkened. It's not wrong to call it the dark edition. X-Line on the grill, the tiger nose grill obviously looks really nice, and this thing actually reminds me of the Range Rover Evoque, the thing on the hood. Okay, I don't know if this is functional or not, but definitely looks nice. Now they're tinted out the glasses, but I can see some sensors, which means that they have gone overboard with the concept. Now this car obviously gets a 360-degree parking camera, because hey, I spotted the camera on the outside rear view mirrors. Meanwhile, the size of tires happens to be 235/55 18s. Not really crazy size tires, so they can actually launch this car if they want, but I don't know if they will. They already have the GT line, X-Line written right there, and you get this side skirt with this crazy treatment here as well. So in terms of appearance, the X-Line just looks so much more sportier, and definitely it also looks very attractive and so darkened out. The wheels with that sort of a copper treatment around the Kia logo is also very cool indeed. Meanwhile, coming to the rear of the car, the lights, the regular lights from the Seltos, but it says X-Line right there. We keep zooming all the time, and Seltos is written proudly below there as well. Sort of an artificial skid plate, and again you got this treatment here too. Now this car has actually been showcased earlier as well, not in India of course. This happens to be the India debut of this car, and look at those roof rails. Super functional, I believe. You can put another Seltos on top of it and carry it. I'm just kidding. It's not going to be able to hold all that and more. Guys, don't get distracted. Focus on the Seltos X-Line. Please focus on the Seltos X-Line. And I think he's calling her so that he can take a nice picture. Alrighty, enough of curly hair. Let's get to the other side of the Kia stall. And here you can see there are 3 Seltoses parked here. And they are the regular Seltos, because at the end of the day the public is also going to come and they want to show the public this car as well. Guys, I'm telling you not to get distracted. Please focus on the car. I know you've seen the Seltos a million times and more, and this is the GT line, and the one on the left again happens to be the GT line of the Seltos. So nothing really different from the ones which is sold in the Indian market as such. And the big news is that Kia has actually launched the Carnival today in the Indian market. The pricing is 23.95 lakh onwards, goes up till I think 33.95 lakhs. So pricing is attractive for the lower variants. For the top end variants, it will go almost till 40 lakhs on road Mumbai, which makes it a little expensive. Guys, don't get distracted, guys. I'm telling you, focus on the Carnival. So focus on the Carnival right now. Look at that. That's an MPV, which is like a real MPV. It's so big in size, and that's the Sonnet, which you've already covered in the previous video. Anyways, they have placed so many cars over here. There is the Carnival, not 1, not 2, but 3 of them back to back. Yep. So that people can really experience the Carnival. Now this one happens to have that thing on the top. Can you guess what it is? Well, that's for storage space. You can't really hang out from there. Again, another Carnival. So many Carnivals. This Kia stall is a complete Carnival. There's the Sonnet, which made its global debut today. It's a compact sub 4 meter SUV based on the Venue. Another Carnival. So you know, I think there are multiple variants of the car here. This happens to be the 9-seater. 9-seater. With the 9-seater now, there's not much space as such. So there you see. Last row people, well, I'm so sorry if you happen to sit in the car, because there's no space in the last row as such. Obviously, Suzuki guys are also checking out the car, because Suzuki doesn't really have anything to show as such. They're showing BS6 models or the Auto Expo. Why spend so much money to show BS6? Well, beats me. This is the Soul EV. And I think we've seen this car before. It has a range of 450 kilometers. That's insane. That's a lot of range, without a doubt. And I suspect this car will be locked, but we'll still try our luck to try and open it. Okay, fingers crossed. Here we are, and it is open actually. So this is the interior of the Soul EV, very much like what you've seen in Kia cars. But this center console sort of reminds me of a Mini Cooper, although it doesn't get the Mini treatment. Space at the rear seems to be decent as well. But this car is not really going to get launched in the Indian market anytime soon. So why are we even focusing? Look at the light treatment. The designers at Kia, they try each and everything. They're like एकदम हटके कुछ भी try करते हैं. Like this is like, I mean, what is this? I don't know, but it's cool nonetheless. So moving on from the Soul EV to the other side, where I think we have something called the Nero EV, and I've already driven the Nero earlier, but this is a electric. The one I drove was a hybrid. Lights look really nice. There's good amount of space, enough for people who are tall to sit behind. And you see the interior also looks quite dope. But then the interior is so similar to all other Kia cars, sorry for the flash, that honestly you just cannot differentiate it either. Anyways, here we are, the front. Again, range of 450 kilometers. I suspect it's going to use this like the same, sorry for the distraction. Come on, move. Yeah, it's going to use the exact same electric motor as the Soul EV, which happens to be, let's read this right now. So it's a passenger capacity of 5 people. It is a front wheel drive, Euro 6 compliant. Motor power is 150 kilowatt and torque is 40.3 kgf. No, it has nothing to do with Yash. Okay, you can read the specs. I'm a little distracted. 450 is the range and a lot of features and all, but this car is not going to get launched anytime soon, so why are we even focusing on this vehicle? Let's get to the other side where we have Proceed and I think, yeah, Proceed. So I'm going to proceed to the other side to show you the Proceed on offer. This is the X-Seat. No, there's no Proceed, there's X-Seat, Faisal. That was an absolutely stupid statement from you. Anyways, let's quickly look at the specs. 18-inch wheels. Honestly, nobody really cares about the specs as much as they care about the design of the Kia cars, because we know all these cars are actually based on Hyundai cars, because Hyundai and Kia are like joint venture sort of. No, Hyundai actually owns Kia. This is the Stonic, that gearbox in the gearbox which comes in the Venue as well as the Aura comes from the Stonic, and they've not changed the gear ratio. That's a super tall geared as well. Looking at the interior, you got that copper treatment here as well. Come on, camera, focus. Yeah, so this is quite a nice interior, but that whole copper treatment in the center console is like a deliberate attempt to make it look sporty, which really doesn't work for me as such. So it says TGDI because it uses a turbocharged motor, petrol motor, and boot is also decent size. Car looks sort of a, what is that car? CHR, yeah, from Toyota. That sort of a profile it kind of has. So we're going to get inside. Space doesn't seem much from here, but there, the interior is so much like all other Kia cars. Anyways, I know guys, you keep getting distracted at Kia stall because the cars look super sexy now, don't they? Like, look at the interior of the vehicle. Really nicely done, but forget the interior. What really looks sexy about Kia cars is the design. Every car here has a unique design of its own, whether it be the Exceed or the Stonic or even the Carnival, Nero, Soul EV, and specifically the Sonnet concept vehicle. So that's all from me today. As you can see, they've parked each of these cars in one corner because the focus is completely on the Carnival today. Now this is something to experience, something in virtual reality, I believe. And yeah, the vehicle needs to move. Don't know exactly what it is, but hey, I'll give it a try nonetheless with a GoPro on my head. I'm just kidding. Future inspired range of engines and transmissions from Kia Motors. What does it say? It says Smart Stream, which is actually the power plant, the engine, and there we have the 1.5 as well as the CVT gearbox of the vehicle. So everything has been displayed very nicely here. In fact, Kia has also gone ahead and made a room for customizing cars, not customizing, like sort of a Beat 360 which they have. So guys, this is a quick walk around which did not turn out to be quick because I got a little distracted in between looking at the beautiful Carnival and the Sonnet. Okay, I'm honestly getting distracted by the cars. You guys don't think any other way. If you like this vlog, you know what you have to do. Give it a thumbs up, that's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. Bye bye, take care, see you. Oh my god, look at that camera. Kind of looks weird, doesn't it? But the Carnival looks dope.